What's going on, guys? It is your boy Angrysagamer. Today's video is Creation 01 with 0 in. And I tested him out last night, and what a legend. Everything happened as planned. Had no issues. The only issue that I did have was versus Zephyrica, because I had Zephy with Revive and through Piety. So he killed him the first 2 times with no issues. The second time he just couldn't kill him. Didn't gain back enough HP. Now, the way I've got this hero set up, you have to take in mind that if you... because he's a defensive hero. He is offensive, you could go offensive, but he's mainly defensive, and he's a great defense legend. If you're just starting out on Castle Clash and you have a Creation 01, it's definitely worth it to level him up. So if you're going to use him, the more advanced accounts, I would say you don't need empowered on him, as long as you've got an Athene and a Walla Walla with empowered, or just the Athene with empowered. The rest of your heroes wouldn't need it then, but if you have a Walla Walla with an Athene on the same base as Creation 01, the Athene would help him to get a skill activation, auto proc skill activation, get his energy bar up, and then Walla Walla would then in turn heal him. Then you could have him with this exact same setup: the Vampiric Grail, the Wicked Armor, the 0 in, the Punishing Smite, or Punching Smite, and Accuracy. And then I also have him with these relics, Accuracy and crit damage. That would have been better as an attack, not an accuracy, but you know, beggars can't be choosers. If you're not subscribed yet, please click on that subscribe button. Also leave a like, and then if you suck, you can leave a dislike. Unleashes 2 random electric bolts on enemy units, each dealing 400% attack damage every 0.5 seconds for 3 seconds. Each time they take damage, they are inflicted with coma for 0.3 seconds. Cooldown 4 seconds. When attacked, this hero increases its attack by 45% and takes 65% less damage, and becomes immune to energy reduction effects. All for 4 seconds. Cooldown 2 seconds. So essentially there's no cooldown. No, there is a cooldown. A 2-second cooldown. It's... yeah, never mind. I'm confused. Okay, so for the Insignia 0 in, Vampiric Grail, Wicked Armor, Punishing Smite. Punching Smite. The reason why I've got Punching Smite on him, it gains 40% crit rate in battle. When dealing a critical hit, deals 560% through damage to enemy hero with the lowest HP. That's amazing, because if they've got Stone Skin or anything like that, it would avoid any damage reduction, because it's going to do 560% through damage, which is quite insane. So I will be taking on this guy, because he's a defense hero. I'm going to leave him on the base there, and I'm going to come in with Dynamica, Zephy, Dove, those types of heroes, take him on. And then we'll see him in a defense setup where we have an Athene and a Walla Walla on the base, and then drop a Dynamica and stuff like that. See how that's going to fare. So last night during testing, luckily I recorded, because someone mentioned in one of my videos I should record my testing sessions so that I have proof of what happened. So I did. So I luckily do have that proof. This is my Dynamica that I use. I like this setup. It works for me. If it doesn't work for you, then so be it, but it works for me, so I use it. But let's take on this Creation 01 and see what happens. Remember, there's only a 47% chance of creation and ignoring the cap damage of a legend. But even through that healing, he did massive damage and just took care of the Dynamica. Just like that. I'm going to run it back once more, just to see. Yeah, that Dyna didn't stand a chance. Let's go with... she's got 30... Cold Conscious. She's got 35 million HP, approximately. Let's see. Oh, he got taken out quickly. Also got damaged. But, yeah, he didn't make it. Now, the big surprise here is the Barbarian Rider versus the Creation 01. Let me just tell you a little story about Barbarian Rider. All of the new heroes that are released, I test them against Barbarian Rider, on and off their hero base. Especially I test them on their hero base when I use Barbarian Rider, because the hero base gives them more defense. But every single time she one-shots every single hero. Creation 01 is thus far the only hero that I tested against Barbarian Rider on their own hero base that couldn't get one-shot. Which is crazy. This is the Barbarian Rider setup. She is a lethal weapon. Honestly, she is lethal. Vermelica. All the new ones. Even Vermelica, just like that. Poof, he dies. But he's got so much HP, but he didn't make it. Creation 1 makes it. And he absolutely annihilates Barbarian Rider. She doesn't even get a chance to do anything. I mean, it's just amazing. That's why this Creation 01 setup is probably the best. And it's amazing. He's a defense hero. He's not going to be as good offensively. Because, like I said, he is a defense hero. So you could go offensively with him. But it's not going to help you that much because he's defense. Let's check Axe Punisher. See what's going to happen here. I haven't tested him against Axe Punisher. I don't know. Ooh, Axe takes him out completely. You see, for each hero's strength against different heroes, they have a certain weakness against others. And I think his weakness is against Axe Punisher. Yeah, Axe just absolutely destroyed him there. But like I said, we'll test him out on defense and see how that's going to go. Let's go with Dovekeeper right now, but you can imagine... Okay, wait, Wordless Zealot first. Because Wordless Zealot is an absolute beast when it comes to taking on beast heroes. Oh, but he doesn't even... Not even a tiny bit. Okay. Let's go Dove first, but you can imagine what's going to happen to Dove. If that happened to Dinah and Barbarian Rider, you can only imagine how he will treat this lady with no respect at all. Just kills her. Done. Man, that Creation 1 is absolute beast. But we will see him now in a defensive setup. Just want to show you. Now, this is the only issues that I had. And also now, Axe Punisher, which I didn't know was going to happen. But before Axe Punisher, I thought the only issues I have is with Zephy over here. So he takes out Zephy the first time with no issues. He doesn't heal back up. Zephy comes back, Zephy dies, and then Zephy takes him out. Oh, but not this time. This time, it happened in my favor. So, as I was saying, these heroes. Creation 1, what a legend. Is going to be brilliant on defense. It's going to be an absolute beast on defense. If you have an Athene on there, so you don't have to have Empowered on him. Let's test him out and see how well he would do in a dungeon and see what's going to happen when we take on that boss over there. He's got a limp. Gone. Easy as that. See the other legends. He's not immune to stun though, so he would be taking some stunning. I mean, this guy's good. This guy is really good. I don't have an account at the moment where I can use all the newer legends versus Creation 01. Unfortunately not. If I do get access to, let's say, Mike's account, then I could make a part 2 and see what he is versus the top 17 years or something like that. I could do that. No issue with that. But for now, I hope you guys enjoyed this short tutorial. 10 minutes, hopefully. And I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you and goodbye.